So it's Sunday, and in the last 24 hours or 48 hours, the biggest news that's coming out to the world is there was an intruder on the White House lawn, scaled the fence, and then went to one of the entrances. I'm not sure which one. I didn't get all the details, but that's not important. The overall issue about why is this coming out now, and is it orchestrated? Is it a false flag? Is it one of these? Could it be a hoax? So look at the possibilities of do we need to gain more sympathy for Obama now? Is this going to be a reason that they put forward to say, well, now we need more security at these places? Because sometimes they allow these things to happen so that it justifies like a more paranoid response that they're going to do anyhow. So because they decide they want to beef up security because they feel like something's coming at them, they allow a story, a hoax or a false flag to happen, and then they say, okay, see, this justifies the reason, so the next step, then they do it. So it's like the tail wagging the dog. But say if it's not that if it really happened. So the information about the guy, that he was an Iraqi veteran, and that he was wielding a knife. I don't know, a box cutter, a plastic knife from Burger King. What other kind of knives can there be?
You know, they make a video about a little thing.
Go ahead, you make a comment in an international kind of point of view from the Middle East.
It's just that they get really paranoid about every little thing.
Do they? Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Well, the reason why these kind of things come out in the news, and the reason why you got to keep it going to where you're on your toes, listening to all this stuff and keeping track of it, is because they are generating the fearful, paranoid state. And the reason why is so that they can market and justify and generate the premises for a security industry. You know, security guards, alarm systems, even virus protection on the computers. Oh my God, watch out for hackers and this and that. So you gotta put things out like this each week or each month into the news, so people think, you know, like, you know, I gotta be careful, you know, and that's the reason why we've given up all of our freedoms and are easygoing, but I don't say that there's no reason to fear. I'm just saying that the reason why the people in power do this is because they have a disconnect. They're not the true leaders of the true people, the masses. So you have this disconnect. They're not like the head and the body of one thing. They're like a misshapen head of like an illegitimate, corrupt authority, and then a body who's out of whack anyhow. So the body and the head are not going to match. There's very little respect for the authority or the political leaders, and that's why you're hearing about this. And there needs to be more security so that they don't. I just noticed I'm impeccable with my style. Impeccable, and I have a button missing. Go ahead, comment.
Well, I don't know. This just seems like to create a lot of panic among the public.
Do you think it's an American problem?
I think so. Yes, I think it's starting there, and it's really spreading out to other places in the world.
So it's exported. So the American have an influence on whenever they do this type of thing, this type of a culture, this kind of government system.
I mean, look at the state of Israel, for example. Israel is like
a
sub-division of American state. You know.
I always said that it's a fortress in the Middle East to gain the objectives of NATO.
What's happened? I mean, Israel wasn't used to be like that, but it's becoming more and more like what America used to be like 30 years ago, or 40 years ago.
So what does the White House become? The place that FDR used to, sit there in his office, in the Oval Office, and make these decisions. The last great president.
House now. It's a totally different.
Yeah, you could say that again. I mean, there's Obama in there. And what does he know? What does he really? I mean. He wanted to crack himself up to be FDR. So you saw a lot of imagery when he first came out in 20 2008, 2009, even 2010, they try to continue. Uh oh, wait.